Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode where we talk about Twitch. If you're watching the YouTube version, as you can see, we have a new person who has not been in the podcast before. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Krabby. I'm part of the Ferocious Discord with this woman over here.
As he's pointing to April, she's sticking out her tongue. As sorry, I lost my train of thought now. But let me introduce the rest. Let me introduce everybody else. We have April back from last episode, so we're glad to see you back here. How you doing, April?
Fine. I'm good.
Good. Love it.
Good.
And
Yeah.
and of course, we always have Croissant. We always have Alex. We always have the useless information guru.
You make it sound like I have nothing else to do in life.
We need the useless information.
But the useless information sounds like it's always good, though.
Did you guys know that a man set a world record by putting on 260 t-shirts at once?
What?
Dude,
That's
how do you
possible?
do that?
What?
How do you do that?
What?
My question's not how do you get them on. My question's how do you get them off?
Very
Oh,
carefully.
you cut it. You cut it. You
Yeah.
gotta cut it.
Scissors,
have
hedge
to.
trimmers, a saw.
Yeah.
Saw thinking of
Really?
things that
Get
cut.
a box
Yeah,
cut
really.
At that point, cut
Yeah.
down back, peel
Oh,
it
yeah.
off. Peel it.
So, ladies and gentlemen who are in Twitch, if you guys have not been to this before, this is like a just chatting section. If you want to make a comment or ask a question or something like that in the chat, please do. We will circle back to them once we have a good break in the conversation. We don't want to disrupt the flow if we don't need to. So this category. No, categories wrong. This topic is what I'm looking for. Sorry.
There you
A little
go.
nervous.
So I saw April doing something in the background.
So
Nothing.
the topic is generality of Twitch. Like how we think about Twitch, how we got into Twitch. We'll give some tips and tricks on how we do our own streams as well. How you guys can start off and all that fun stuff. So since we've all been streamers, why don't we start with the tips and tricks? April, why don't you start? Since I've seen your streams, you do a style of stream that has the game on the corner of the screen. You have yourself in your chat above you. Why did you choose that setup, unlike any other general ones out there?
Well, I like having a more like a windowed look to my stream because I want you to be able to see the entire gameplay, but I don't want the entire gameplay being my entire screen. Because then, if you add anything to the monitor for like your overlays and stuff like that, it can block stuff, and I don't like blocking anything that you want to see in the game, like your perks or health bars, or when you open up a menu, you can't see everything when you have it like that. Your chat's gonna cover something, your face is gonna cover something. That's why I don't have my background on when I game most of the time, because it will block stuff. So that's why I just prefer it that way, and then I can add more things to it to make it look more interesting. So I just
Yeah,
prefer it that way.
Yeah, I used to use a green screen myself when about my first year or so starting. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I had a program that was not as taxing on my computer to do so, but I decided against it, obviously, just because I guess it. I don't know. I think having the room in the background makes it feel a little more personal, so they can see into what you're like and maybe see your personality a little bit of the room.
Like
As
your
you can
baby
see-
Yoda that's not on your bed right now.
Yeah, unfortunately the Baby Yoda doll doesn't have a stand anymore, and I had to figure out what to do with him to put him back on the bed.
Oh no.
Sad days, sad days.
Yeah, I have a story for that later on. But Krabby, I've never seen your streams before. How long have you been a streamer for?
I think I've been consistently doing it for about 6 months now.
Okay, so what type of screen style have you adjusted to? in your
I
streams?
think the one thing I do is I have my face cam like any other person usually does on the right hand side of the screen.
Mhm.
I have like my top bits, recent sub, and I think recent follower underneath my cam box. and it
Yeah.
has like a scrolling pattern, so it kind of scrolls through and lets you know like who does it instead of just sitting there. It makes it a little more active.
Yeah, it makes
Um,
sense.
That's all I really have on my screen when I'm live.
Yeah.
Aside from anything else, I have like a starting screen. I got a just chatting screen. My just chatting screen is literally just a big camera of myself, and I just look at chat. And then it's got the same thing my live cam does underneath it. Nothing too crazy. I kept it simple. I thought about doing a green screen. I used to have a blanket behind me, hung up right there. But like
That's
you
what's
said,
different.
I like having the room behind me. It makes it feel a little more personal.
Hmm.
And I'm able to throw stuff up and people see it and ask questions, stuff like that.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I like the minimalist. I like the
Minimalistic.
Minimalist.
Thank you, the minimalistic view as well. I'm sorry, I became Porky Pig there. My bad.
God, Josh.
That's all.
But yeah, I like that type of as well. I don't like having a lot on my screen only because it's like what April did say. If you have too much on there, it looks too busy. Important portions could be blocked out by a camera or by a bit or a live tracker, stuff like that, right? So you got to be careful how much you put on the screen at the same time, while making sure all the important information from the stream is coming out to your audience.
Right. I think the only other thing I have on there is above my camera is I have my socials kind of pop in and out.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of about it though.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. A lot of people also don't bother with putting the socials on the screen at all and have everything down in the panels.
Right. Yeah.
On the Twitch. So if they are interested in you, they can scroll down to see what your panels look like, what your information is, and stuff like that. Now we go to Mr. Croissant on Fire. He's I think, yes, the pastry here. I think he is the most minimalistic when it comes to his screen. I believe he just uses his face cam, which is not a bad thing at all.
Call me a basic bitch. I get it.
Hey, people do really well being a basic bitch like that, though. That's the thing, right?
I haven't spent much time like working on the layout of stream, so that's why
that's
I've been streaming for a little over 2 years, and yeah, it's been basic the entire time. No, like starting soon. What's the term?
Intro
Overlay.
Screen. Yes,
Intro.
thank you. No ending. You know, I have a Spotify playlist of non DMCA music. Yeah. Like it's very minimalistic. If you're here for it, it's not exactly the most visually appealing thing, but it works. So,
but with being minimalistic, I think you have a really good personality, a very funny personality when you play your games. You're very animated when it comes to your stuff. No, I'm serious. You're very animated when you play stuff like Pokemon Unite and shit.
I would use the term chaotic, goofy. I don't know. I honestly believe people lose brain cells watching my shit. But hey, you know what? If you enjoy it, show up.
There you go. There you go. And that's all you can really ask, can you? With all the viewers out there.
No, you know what? I'm gonna work on some. One of these days I'm gonna sit down and like I said, I'm gonna get like a stream starting in 5 minutes and maybe like a countdown timer on screen. Mm-hmm. And then when it hits 0, my face pops up and I say hello.
Here's the thing though with that. Here's the thing though with that. Your ass gotta be on time.
Shut up.
That's why I don't.
That's
do
why
timer.
I don't have a timer. Because
No, neither do I.
I'm past that 5 minutes. I'm literally gonna.
It's like you're screwed. It's like, oh, he's not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
You have to be very committed to have a timer and being right on that timer.
I have a stream every Sunday at 12, and I'm never on time.
No, you're not. You are maximum.
Time doesn't change. Never changes.
No, you're maximum half an hour to 5. Maximum is a half an hour. Minimum is 5 minutes.
He's right.
You're always late.
He's absolutely right.
Sorry, one second. My fridge is still open. There we go. Got it.
We got technical issues with.
Oh,
fridge?
it must be a mini fridge. I was gonna say your.
Yes, it's a mini fridge. It's a mini fridge.
Say, damn.
It's a mini fridge.
Fancy. He's got a mini fridge, people.
Turn your camera. Let's see fridge. Show the fridge.
I want to see the fridge.
Yeah, fridge.
How many channel points? Show the fridge.
Sorry.
Oh, room tour. Look at this, guys.
Up.
That's the
You have
fridge.
a lot of shit on that fridge.
Yes,
Yeah, you do.
I
Is that
do.
WD-40 or is that air duster?
That's air duster.
Oh,
That's air duster.
That was my thought exactly.
So, for the audio listeners out there, I apologize. I'm showing my mini fridge at the moment. There's a bunch of like anime figures of special pop bottles and all that fun stuff.
Please tell me that's liquor in those bottles and not pee.
Those are yes, those are liquor in the bottles.
Oh,
That's what
man,
you can
that'd
talk
be
about.
fun.
You can't drink
Do you have
them.
to censor that out for YouTube?
No, you can talk about it, but you can't drink it.
Okay. So I have one question. Why was that Assassin's Creed poster upside down?
So, context for that. So my friends like to pull pranks on me when I'm not in the room. And
did that.
Yeah, no shit, you did that. So this was years ago, and I've always had that's a metal painting that's supposed to be magnetic that you can put on the wall, but the magnet started to not work after a while. I got it as a birthday present from one of them actually, from my buddy Marcus, and so one day I was not here, and they were, and they turned most of the important stuff in my room upside down. They turned my controllers upside down. They turned my keyboard, my mouse, my camera. What else? Something.
Ray licked your
else upside
PS5.
down. Well, I wasn't gonna get to that, but that's okay.
You licked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he licked
what?
it. Don't.
Okay,
Don't.
hold on. That was not my idea. I'm not the one to blame.
I don't
for
know
that.
why you're bringing it up. That those two are not even in the same story.
Because no, they're in the same story. That happened the same day.
Oh, did it? I
Yeah.
did not know that happened the same
We
day. I
started
thought those were
flipping
two.
your stuff upside down, and then Ray just went and licked your PS5.
I got video. I got photographic proof of that.
I was gonna say you don't have video evidence.
Not
of him
video.
doing
I have
that.
photo evidence of doing. I have photo evidence you guys gave me. But yeah, so they're a little bunch of pranksters, and the reason why I left it upside down is because it hasn't fallen over since.
I wouldn't call us pranksters. I'd use the term asshole.
I was being kind, but okay.
No. You don't have to be kind here. You can say what's on your mind.
But yeah, so that's the context of why that is upside down. It hasn't fallen off since. I just left it.
This is what happens. We start a little bit of the topic, it goes off the rails for about 20 minutes, and then we slowly but surely get back to the topic, and then fucking go off again.
I mean, I
Speak of-
figured that was gonna happen.
And
Speak-
curse
The
words.
name of the show is
especially
literally
fucks.
off kilter. What am I?
Oh,
supposed to
actually,
do?
April's speaking of the curse words.
Yeah.
I have decided to just have the first minute of the video just cut out for curse words wise. I'm not doing those edits anymore with the bombs and stuff.
Aw, so we
I'm
don't get to find out who curses the most for
No,
your
we're not-
editing
no.
No, me and
It's-
April
it's
don't
not-
have a reason to say fuck 11 times in a row.
or pussy. Remember that? That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
It does
Sad
sound
face.
fun.
Yeah, sad face, big sad face. But yeah, so I stopped doing that. So it's only the first minute because I would do these edits at like 2 a.m, and I'm like, oh my god, there's still like another half an hour thing to go through, and I put down like 27 bombs. Which is literally, I have to isolate the word, I have to mute the word, and I have to put the visual and the audio into that area to make the bomb show up and all that shit. It was very tedious and very
I
time consuming
know.
for an hour.
I
For an
know.
hour. An hour edit takes like 3 hours.
And he had to actually watch the stream to see how many times somebody said
Yeah,
fucking-
yes, you're right. I don't have to watch the whole stream anymore. It's
God, I
nice.
miss that.
It's nice. I would literally sit there. You know what? I'm gonna segue this back in. On Twitch, so for Twitch, when you're a streamer, you don't just want to have your content in one place like Twitch, because Twitch is a very personal, on a very personal level. You talk to your viewers, but you don't have a lot of what's the word I'm looking for here? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
PR, like PR, selling not selling yourself out, but you know what I mean. You're getting yourself out there, putting your face
Marketing?
out there. Yeah, marketing
network.
type of thing.
There we go.
Networking, marketing, all that fun stuff. So this is personal. This is all that stuff down here. When it comes to YouTube, this is the other way around. Only because my fucking nameplate's in the goddamn way. Only because you're not talking to the viewers. All you're doing is giving them content that they can look at, and if they enjoy your content, they might come to see you live and what your personality is. So I do the shorts for myself for Croissant on Fire, and for Uncle Ramlin when he did stream. So we do have a YouTube channel called Millennial Gamers. So we do have a bunch of our content elsewhere. We also have a view for Twitter and as well. So if you can separate yourself, put them in different social media aspects, you'll have a better chance of people seeing it and have more people showing up. So let me ask you this. So let me ask you, April, Robbie, what do you guys do for to putting yourselves out there other than Twitch?
Yeah, Krabby, what do you do?
Mostly TikTok, honestly.
TikTok's a great one too.
TikTok and Hover are like the two I usually use the most.
What is Hover?
I have a Facebook page too, but I don't use it as much as I probably should.
Facebook is not good.
Hover is?
What is Hover? I don't know what Hover is.
You know what? I know people that have it, but I have no idea what it is.
So Hover is basically kind of like TikTok, but for like gamers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
Interesting.
it's literally game clips. Is literally all it is.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Why am I not on Hover? Hold up.
I guess I'll have to. You motherfucker! Can you wait until this is over?
He's like,
You
no.
piece of just
No.
wait. Just
He's like, I'm gonna
wait.
forget. No.
Listen. You can't tell the kid with ADHD to wait. Let me do
that's
me.
fair.
You
No,
keep on the
motherfucker!
topic,
You
I've
and
got-
Randy had a secret stream of Call of Duty Cold War last time. In the middle of this.
It's not wrong. We did. Let me
Sorry.
do me. You do you.
Piece of shit. But yes, Hover. Actually, I never heard of Hover before. That's a really good idea. Really cool. April, I know you tried to back away from this question. You do have a YouTube channel. I've seen it.
Yeah, but it's severely neglected. I haven't sat down and edited one of my streams and made a YouTube video out of them for quite a while.
Well, you don't have to make whole videos. You can just make shorts of funny moments. And
Well,
just,
that's why that's what I did. I'd go through and I'd take like 30-second clips throughout my stream and then add them all to a video and then upload that because I have like my own little intro and then exit video and if you like what you see.
So basically, like a
subscribe kind
montage
of
of your stream.
Yeah, more or
Yes,
less.
like I'd save
Okay.
all the funny deaths, all the funny moments that happen. Most of the things that are funny are things that are happening when I'm just waiting around and we're just talking. So a lot of it is just people being mean to me.
I know
I
the
don't
feeling.
really.
I know the feeling.
Oh, fuck off! I'm talking about like in general, I guess. I don't know. The sound alerts, like when I get scared, stuff like that. I usually have.
Oh yeah, when you get jump scared, because it happens like 3 times a straight.
Hey, to be fair, that jump scare alert you have is like that would catch me off guard too. Okay, that's
Which one?
Well, and the worst part is she doesn't have the box for sound alerts. It pops up on her screen.
I didn't
She
know there
hides
was more
that,
than
so it's
one.
literally just the sound.
That was a recent thing, and I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't do that on purpose.
You
I
used
thought
to
you did
have
that on
the
purpose,
thing.
honestly.
I
You
didn't
might
do it on
have
purpose,
you might
but-
have to go back into the soundboard and just kind of recheck everything, relink everything. Once you do that, you should be fine.
Yeah, I think I just need to re-up the browser source for it. It's happened once before, and I just reset it. But I didn't notice it until my last stream that it wasn't working, and I was like super drunk the last like quarter of it. Anyways, I really didn't care.
Yeah, I basically had to like
Yes,
mod
sir.
and take over almost. It was kind of bad.
Nice.
Very
Yes,
helpful.
Alex.
Thank you.
Are our like usernames supposed to be like little like if you look at the display you got going on Twitch right now, there's like our username in like the big letters and then again in the small letters
Oh,
in the
the
bottom.
small one in the bottom left.
That's Discord.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like supposed
No,
to be a
that's
thing.
Discord. That's fine.
Okay, all right.
Not
Sorry
a big deal.
for pointing
I
that
think,
out.
No, you're fine. It's not a big deal. But besides, I'm surprised you even saw that. Honestly, those are very small letters.
Okay, listen.
We have big monitors, Josh.
I still have eyes. I could still see.
I still
That is
have.
very true. I do
still
have pretty big
eyes.
monitors over here, so I could probably catch anything.
Well, it's not a big deal. It's for people who can't really see that, so they can just go into Twitch, put down these names, and will pop up. Sorry, Krabby, I did not have one for you. You were
Oh, no,
kind
that's
of a
okay.
latecomer.
I like your warning sign there. 100%. I
Oh
agree
yeah,
with that.
May Yellow video games.
Yeah.
he does.
My wife actually got that from Hobby Lobby, and she showed it to me. It was on my bedroom door, and then
Oh,
it fell
nice.
down. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put it right next to my setup because people will be
Nice.
able to read it. So
No,
I
that's
need
awesome.
one of those.
That's a great idea. Oh, lordy.
I 100% need that. I don't know. I think if you're just a gamer in general, you should probably have one of those.
yeah, you really should.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So speaking of like anger, yelling, all that stuff. When it comes to cursing on your streams, how heavy is it? And do you have the 18 plus setup on your streams as well?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. You've
Yeah,
heard
for
some of the
sure.
shit
No,
that comes
I've-
out of our mouths.
Just yes.
Yeah,
It gets
no,
bad.
definitely 18 plus. It gets pretty bad.
It
Yeah.
does.
Oh no, I can say when we do our community Mario Kart streams,
It
I
gets
get
interesting. That's for
I
sure.
get pretty bad.
You know,
I get
yeah, it does.
awful.
When I used to stream Fall Guys with my sister-in-law, she just come on and yell out the C word over and over and over again. And
Oh,
the
yikes.
point was
Wow.
like, all right, well, you know what? Just accepting
Hey.
it. This is happening.
I think my worst one was when I used to stream Warzone all the time, and it just got to the point where I was just done. I think one of my last Warzone streams, I literally just went off on chat and everybody, and then I was like, I'm done. I can't play this game no more.
It's rough. Sometimes you have to do it. There are times where actually, hell, funny enough, Alex and I were playing the new Blood Hunt Battle Royale, Vampire Masquerade. We were playing on the PlayStation and we just kept getting our asses kicked for like an hour.
I still have yet to get a kill in that game, and I almost
Neither
tossed my
have I.
controller at a wall the other night.
It's bad, man. It's
Is it
real
that bad, man?
Like
It's
the
a
game.
fun game. It's a great game. Why are we so ass at
Shit.
it?
Yeah.
Why? Like, we're
We
not
suck.
bad gamers.
No, we can hold ourselves on Warzone. I know Alex can hold out better than me in Apex. I loved PUBG. It's just this one is very quick paced. The movement, you need to get the movement down really, really well. Because if you don't, you're kind of sunk in the water.
Doesn't
That's
help
the
that
thing.
We play with controllers, and then, of course, any shooter, you play with a controller.
We're also playing with other people who have controllers as well, though, Alex, so we can't say that as our excuse.
Well, we got crossplay enabled, so we can.
Well, most of the people that kill us are on controller.
How do you know that for a fact?
Because I keep
they're
seeing the
better than
PlayStation.
you.
I keep seeing the PlayStation symbol every time I get my ass kicked.
The one way you can tell if somebody's mouse and keyboard or controller is how fast they move.
Oh yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
able
Oh,
to flick
yeah.
left or right super
Oh,
quick,
yeah.
that's how you can tell.
Mhm. I was originally going to play it on PC, but Alex wasn't on his PC, so I said, fuck, we'll just play it on the PlayStation. What's the difference? Then I come to find that it's not, you can't squad up with
Already
your
up.
friends on different platforms. You can
Oh,
only,
it's not cross-play enabled.
Yeah, it's
kind of.
weird.
Not yet.
You can play with people from other platforms, but you can't party up.
Yeah,
Which-
another
what's the
game
point?
did that. It was
Fall
was
Guys.
it Fall Guys? Yeah, Fall Guys did that for a while.
Fall Guys
Yeah,
took like
uh,
a year to enable it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
but now it's enabled now.
it's good.
I think
now.
every time I play DBD, I always have to jump in a Discord VC with somebody.
DVD
Well,
is
yeah,
crossplay.
DVD doesn't have any. It doesn't have a voice
It doesn't have
chat.
like in-game chat or voice chat or anything like that.
No,
though.
no.
Oh,
It
okay.
has a
Yeah.
it has a chat for PC.
Yes,
people.
but not for console.
Not for
But-
console players. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
in console, I guess you can
No.
contact people your own way, but it's
Yeah.
different in game.
Playing
I just find it
DBD.
funny. It's crossplay, but how do you expect everybody to talk to each other that way?
That's
You
the thing,
can't.
right?
Yeah.
That's the
Well, because
thing,
I
right?
know PlayStation's got Discord. Like you can use Discord on PlayStation.
No. It's
I
not.
thought it was enabled.
So what they did so far right now is you can link your accounts and you can see your Discord friends playing stuff on their PlayStations right now. That's all they're doing with it so far. So I think
that's kind of pointless.
I think the major point of that merger was for the community aspect of Discord to be integrated to PlayStation, not chatting yet. Anyway, I
Right.
think they will do it. Just they have to figure out how.
I think it'd be helpful to be able
Absolutely.
to get with a bunch of people from different
Oh,
platforms all
100%.
into one place. It would just be so
100%.
much easier.
Agreed.
Yes.
PlayStation, step up your shit.
Yep, PlayStation. Bag of rocks. God.
Yeah, fucking Microsoft too.
Oh yeah,
Microsoft.
I think Microsoft will get there faster than PlayStation will.
Also,
My
back
guess,
in Dead
anyway.
by Daylight. I don't know how people play that game on a controller.
It's rough.
I play it on controller.
It's rough.
I don't understand it. I've tried and it's just not for me.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to get a hold of the mechanics of the buttons and stuff, but
Yeah,
once I finally did.
Yeah, I don't trust using the sticks in a circle to survive long enough to play multiple DBD games.
Yeah, but having that little joystick to play, you can do the whole like 360 looping. I can't fucking do that on my keyboard.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, I 360
No?
loop people all the time.
If you're,
I can't.
yeah, I guess if your sensitivity's high enough, you can do it. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
guess
then
I
you
can see
can't
it.
play it very well with the sensitivity up being, for general
super
play.
high, or you run into a damn wall when you're trying to go left.
Yeah. It's also easier for killers to catch the 360 on mouse and keyboard because they can move that quickly. They can turn that camera quicker.
I have a hard time. That's why I die a lot, honestly.
I
have a hard time escaping
I've touched Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
You should play with me.
It's been so long. You know what? One of these days I might hop on it.
You should, and you'll hate me for it.
I probably. I'm still used to the old way of breaking free. Like,
oh, it's not bad. It's actually pretty easy, Alex.
You don't have to have the new one on. That's optional.
Is that
really?
true? It's
Yeah,
I think they're testing it. I think they're essentially testing it at this moment in time. I like the new way better.
We'll see.
I like timing it.
My last keyboard, the paint on the A and D keys were coming off just because of how much I was smashing the A and D keys.
Yep, that makes
trying
sense.
to escape a killer.
Yeah.
Pressing
it harder doesn't make it work better.
I know.
No, you need
No, but
fast
our
fingers.
brain seems to think that if you press harder, it'll work faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, April. If you
That's-
sit forward, you got 40% more concentration.
The holder you hold down the button, the higher you jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a really nice gaming chair, and I still find myself sitting forward playing a damn game at my desk now. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah.
Well,
It's
mine
just
doesn't
you're
sit up
more
straight
focused.
perfectly. It tips back a bit, so that's why I lean forward when I play.
Mhm.
I have
No,
an
but to be
office
fair,
chair.
you
I
need
don't
a
have
new
gaming
chair.
I know, but they're expensive, and I'm broke right now. So
Just go buy a nice Walmart chair. You don't gotta go buy anything crazy.
this was a
Big
nice
camping chair.
office chair, and from Office Max, and it was like $100.
Keyword was.
You don't need this gamer chair, you don't need something super.
Yeah, you don't need something like this. It's not necessary.
No.
I just want something that has a
Comfortable.
straight back to it that won't tip back on me. Because I like sitting up straight. I like having good posture. I do it when I'm driving too. So when I'm sitting in my chair, it automatically just goes, eh.
Don't they have ergonomic office chairs you can use for that though?
Yeah, but they're really uncomfortable in your ass.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I haven't tried one.
Why don't we hop on? Actually, I have one more question with the tips and tricks stuff like that.
You want to hop on Dead by Daylight?
No, I don't, because every time. Well, ever since the last patch, every time I hop on, it crashes my computer.
Okay, hold on.
Sounds like a you problem.
What is up with that game? Doing the installing, and when it gets to the end, it for some reason has some issue, and the file.
You have to do it
corrupts.
again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I tried
don't
doing
know.
that from
That's
Game Pass.
Why though? Why does that happen? And
I don't
it's
think
just
I don't-
Dead by Daylight.
I don't think it happens on Game Pass though. Does it happen on Game Pass?
It does. You want to hear something weird?
Really?
I downloaded
Alright.
it from Game Pass, installed it, went to play it. I even sent it to April a few times. And was like, "Why isn't this working?"
Oh, the error
Oh.
thing? Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, and come to
Strange.
find out, so I uninstalled it, went over to Steam, and just bought it,
Mm-hmm.
and I can play it just fine. I had no issues.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I don't know what's wrong with the Game Passes when it comes to that game is just buggy. That game is just
April looks
Buggy
bad. She
in
broke
itself.
something.
Oh, what'd you
Uh-oh.
break,
I just broke my alligator skull.
She broke her alligator.
bro?
skull.
What?
Can we get F's in the chat for?
oh
April's
she broke
alligator
she
skull?
broke her
Yeah.
alligator skull. Damn.
No,
I'm sorry, April.
You better crazy glue that jaw back on.
that's so sad. I love this thing. I found it at the thrift store for $1. I was so excited.
Do you remember the thrift store and where you can get another?
It's a thrift store. They don't have multiple weird shit like this.
He's like rotating product. Go get a new one.
Ugh. I don't even know what it
Rotating
is. It's got
products.
this weird loop thing right there. It's got it has a weird hole in the back, it's
Okay,
supposed to be mounted on it or
Don't
something.
put your finger in the hole.
Alex, will you stop having gutter brain for once in your life?
Right on screen, just
Once in your life.
I can't help it.
It's not hard.
It's just
I want to say that would be for a keychain, but I almost think
This is
that'd be
huge.
way too big and
That's-
too heavy for a
it's
keychain.
not a key. It's definitely not a keychain. I don't know what it's
Fit
for.
that in your pocket.
Yeah, no kid. Just shove half the jaw in your pocket. You'll be all right. It ain't gonna let go. It's got
Okay,
teeth.
you know what? I'm a girl. We don't have big pockets. I can't fit this into a pocket.
That's true. Yeah.
Can't fit it into a
Bunch of
pocket.
Not wrong.
bastards. You guys get pockets. We don't have stuff. You got
Or
purse
guy
and
shorts,
pocket.
then.
Or if you do have
Alright.
pockets, they're literally like an inch deep, if that,
Yeah.
half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you only need it for your lipstick, ladies.
Is that all they expect you to carry around in there? Is just lipstick?
Or chapstick.
What else
yeah,
can fit in
basically.
there? I don't know.
My wife can barely fit her phone in her pocket.
Yeah, you can't really
See,
fit things in.
That
pockets.
would anger me. I would not be okay with that. I
And
don't know
people
how
wonder
you
why
deal
women
with
are
it.
always angry. That's why we don't have pockets and everything.
Well, it explains why you
Or we
guys
get
always have a
fake
purse.
pockets. I don't like purse. I have a purse. The only thing I carry in it is my wallet, because I have a wallet, a chapstick, a pocket knife, and my checkbook. That's it.
A brick, an
don't
Oompa
need-
Loompa, you know,
I don't
whatever else you
have
can find
shit
in
my
that
purse.
purse.
That's all I have it for.
A
Shit, you
brick
just got a
and
checkbook
Oompa
on
Loompa.
hand?
Yeah, I rarely use it, but yeah.
You
I have
cash
one.
and I was gonna say you cash and checks left and right, or
No,
not
I think I
cash
write
and-
like maybe 2 or maybe 2 a year, if that. No one uses checkbooks anymore.
yeah, I've never
They're
written
so
a check in my
outdated.
Literally,
life.
I've never wrote a check in my life.
Nope.
Seriously?
Neither have I.
Never?
Nope.
Never.
Wow,
I know
No.
exactly how to write a check, but I've never
that's
wrote a
handy.
check.
I don't
Well,
even know
the
how to
s-
write one. I
The
don't need to.
school always
not hard,
required
buddy.
checks for school stuff, and then our town, our city bill is paid with check. So that's legit all we use them for.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like being a parent now, I'm gonna have to get a checkbook just to send a check to school. My kids.
Well, you live in a bigger area than I do. I live in a tiny hick-ass town that nothing is here, so you probably won't have to worry about that. They'll probably have like an online thing like everybody else does, but no.
Fair enough.
So Twitch,
Yes, Twitch.
Josh.
Yes, Twitch. So what are your feelings of the DMCA? Of not
Ooh.
being able to play music, play any type of no, I'm wrong. Play copyrighted music on your stream, but you still get fucked by other copyrighted game music. For
Partner
example,
people do it. They'll play
I
whatever
see
they
so
want.
many people do it. They just do whatever the hell they want.
I know.
Like, how do
I
they
know.
get away with it?
I know.
Because they're bringing in more money to Twitch, and Twitch doesn't want to lose it, so they don't
There
care
was-
as much.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Give me that ability. I want
I don't
Mhm.
bring in that much money to Twitch. They're not going to let me do that.
No.
But there was an issue, I believe, when it was it Guardians of the Galaxy that came out,
Yep.
or it was also Left.
Back for Blood. The
That's it,
jukebox
the
was
jukebox.
Back for
the
Blood, the
Yes.
jukebox.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
That
can't
sucked.
do anything with it. You couldn't do anything with it.
Had to mute your audio for the stream for I think 5-10 minutes just because of that one part. Yeah.
Yep,
Been
absolutely.
there, done that. Yeah, that
Yep.
sucked.
Yeah,
I think that with games that have music, I think that should be allowed because you can't
100%.
control it most of the time that there's music in
Yeah.
the game. So I think getting hit with that copyright strike is complete and utter bullshit.
Oh yeah, that
Makes
blows.
no sense.
but
The newest
now,
Call of Duty. Oh, sorry, go Josh.
no, I was just gonna say, but now there are games being made with streamer mode. Essentially, you turn streamer mode on, and the copyright music that they made for the game is either not there or they're replaced with something else. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they just don't put it in.
I get that, but I still agree with April. Like, if the new game has music that came from some specific band, you shouldn't get penalized because somebody
Yeah.
decided to put that in their game. And
Well, right.
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah.
the thing is, if the game can use it, yeah, sure, then maybe they paid for the copyright. But
Yeah,
why should that carry over into a streamer
yeah,
who's just playing a game?
yeah,
They're completely unaware of it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
if you think about it though, like technically, if you're streaming it, either you are making money off your stream or you have the ability to. So that means that for free, you're getting use of their music that people have to, in general, pay to have it used for whatever their thing is. So
That's
I
why I'm always
get
so worried
why,
about GTA.
Oh, GTA is bad. They're actually their
'cause
radio.
every time you step in a car.
Every
Yeah,
time
their
you step in a
radio,
car,
their radio's
they're
got,
real
like, new
It's real
music.
music.
I
It's
haven't
real
had any
music.
issues with it yet. I didn't even think about that.
I
think
played
you
for
can-
a while and I never had issues either.
I think you can. I think you can turn it off.
You can turn
I
off.
can.
You can turn off the radio a little bit, but you can't turn off the entire like radio system for your
Yeah,
car.
but imagine having to turn
I
off the
tried.
radio every time you step into a car while you're playing GTA. Wouldn't
I
that just
know.
kind of be tedious?
It'd be so annoying.
There was a game that I saw on Summer Game Fest. I think it was yesterday. It was, I don't know if you guys have heard of this game. It's basically Doom, but with metal music. And it has the lead singer of System of a Down. And it has a bunch of other metal bands that you have to kill to the beat of the music to get the music to go faster and louder. And you're essentially killing things. It's Doom with metal music.
That's amazing.
So it's like Doom Guitar Hero, basically.
Yeah, but you're just killing things and the music comes up. Now, you know what the first thing that came to mind is?
DMCA?
That's gonna suck for streamers that want to stream that.
You know
That
what's
is, it's really gonna suck.
prime example of DMCA, our buddy Uncle Ramlin used to stream. He said he would 100% stream Just Dance 2022 if he wouldn't get screwed for it.
There are, I think there are certain dances he can do. I don't know which ones they are.
Are people actually allowed to stream that game? Just Dance.
Well, think with this way: people stream Fuser, they stream
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, yeah, but I think a lot of them are DMCA songs they can get from the workshop.
Yeah, as
what
long as you
else?
get them from the thing, like Laser Zombie. He plays a lot of Beat Saber for his stream.
Yeah. It's DMCA is a very tricky subject. I used to hell when I do my Yu-Gi-Oh streams now, I don't have the game. I don't have my desktop audio running because I want to listen to my own music. I don't want to listen to either DMCA free rap music or stream beats. I don't want to listen to that anymore. It drives me nuts. I'm shit you not, man. There is a DMCA Spotify playlist, but it has a Twitch symbol on it. There's a lot of rap there, and I get so nervous because there's a lot of chances that the N-word could pop out, and I'm always vigilant when those come on.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to skip it when I can.
That's fair.
That is fair. I use I don't know if anybody else does this. If you go on YouTube and you search non-copyright EDM like remix songs, they won't get you for that on Twitch.
No, because it's non-copyrighted. It's
Right.
DMCA for
And it still sounds like the original version, just got different people singing it. And then it's a different
so
voice
covers
master.
are fine.
So it changes it up. So
Yeah.
it's still technically, the same music. And it's not
I know-
terrible either.
No, not
manageable.
at all, I'm sure. A lot of people also use this program called Pretzel. I tried it when I first started out. So this essentially, Pretzel is full of non-copyright music. You make it a mod on your Discord, or not Discord, on your Twitch.
Stream.
Yeah, your stream, your Twitch, and it'll say what song is playing on it, what the next song is, stuff like that. But it's all non-copyrighted. You can use Pretzel. It is free. Download it. It's a good tool to use for to get rid of DMCA as well. Because streaming without music in the background can be a little challenging if you don't like just straight up talking. Which
It fills dead space, basically.
yes, that's the thing. You do not want dead space when anywhere on. Honestly, if you think about not wanting dead air, if you're doing a presentation, you don't want to stand there not saying anything. It just makes the room go quiet. You don't want that. Or you're going to a concert performance or there's a technical issue, they will start talking, or they'll do a cappella. They'll find a way to make sure there's no silence during any performance or anything like that. So it's a good thing to try talk to yourself. It really is. I know it doesn't sound right, and it might suck for a little bit, but you'll get way, way better at it the more you do it. That's actually my trick is if I don't have anything to talk about, I'll talk about what I'm doing in the game, what my thought process is, just to make sure that there's something coming through to the stream to somebody to listen to. Because there are lurkers out there that don't even watch the stream, that just have it on their headphones so they can just listen to it. They have something to listen to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of like quiet time like on my streams.
No,
Yes.
you're literally screaming, yelling, laughing, or talking about what you're doing.
Exactly,
There's literally
exactly.
no dead air.
That's
like
the
that.
thing,
Very
no dead air
rarely not
whatsoever.
saying anything. And if
Yeah.
I get bored or if it's too quiet, like I'm waiting like in a lobby or whatever, I'll play my own
Yeah.
sound alerts. I don't give a shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did that last night actually.
Yeah,
You
it was really quiet.
it
And
got
it's starting
super
to bug
quiet in
me.
there. She
Yeah.
got arrested in GTA, and she's like, "I'm playing my own sound alerts."
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it
So she
happens.
just played a couple of her sound alerts. I was like, "All right,
Yeah,
perfect. That
it's
works."
I think filling the dead air is I think is the most detrimental skill and also the toughest skill to get as well, especially for people that are really shy about talking in general. If you don't have something, then there's just nothing to listen to. Then the people leave, and that's also the thing you got. That's also the thing you got to put in your mind. People will leave. There's no if
Oh,
there.
yeah.
They will.
If
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
check
they
out
leave.
someone new and they're sitting there just zoning off, or they're playing on their phone, or they're just like
Yeah.
not saying anything, or they're just like,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the game, of course. Like if they're like
Mhm.
super focused on something
Absolutely.
that's
Right, yeah.
story driven,
Yes.
they're not supposed to be talking or whatever. I get that, but if they're just like gaming and they're just sitting there in silence, I give them a few minutes. I wait,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, bye. Okay, no.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I don't want to.
I think you said it was like 5 minutes you give somebody,
Yeah, usually
because I
about
said I'd
5
give somebody
minutes.
15, and she said
That's
that's
a
too
lot.
generous.
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that is-
totally
that is
And I was
up to
like,
you.
generous.
now that I think about it, that is kind of a lot, because I can always
15's a
move on to
lot.
couple
15's a
other
lot.
streams
A
in
lot
that
longer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
whenever I go to a streamer that has not a lot of views, like myself, and they're having a little trouble just talking, they're sitting there, I'll say something in chat, try to make them talk a little bit, see how they're doing, all that and all that stuff. You can also help the streamer do that way as well. It's just tough because when you're a small streamer, you always think, oh well, no one's gonna watch me. Why should I say anything?
Oh, I
You-
hate that mentality.
I am.
Yeah, that's
small
a terrible
streamer.
mentality.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mentality you have to get rid of as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because you could think that and still do it, but on the off chance someone is watching you, because you can't trust the Twitch live count. You can't do it. It's
No.
awful. It sucks.
It's
It's
never
not accurate.
accurate.
Never,
Never
accurate.
accurate.
Oh,
100%.
so you.
I had to turn it off because
Yeah. Oh no. Turn that off. If you ever see
Yeah,
it, if
don't-
you're on
don't look at
OBS, don't look at it. It'll just.
it's the
wreck
biggest
you.
downer ever.
Oh, they'll wreck
Yeah.
you. Personal experience. It'll absolutely wreck you.
Like, fuck. Because it'll say you have like one viewer, and then, well, first
ugh.
off, is it you? Are you watching your own stream just to give yourself a viewer?
Yeah.
Or
Right, and that one viewer, and when it says you have one, it's typically like 5. So you're like, oh fuck, okay, that's cool.
There could be. Yeah, it could be 5.
Or it
Thanks,
goes up
Twitch.
and it goes back down and it goes back up and it goes back
Mhm.
down. I'm like, fucking
I actually
hell,
had one that
people.
happened to me yesterday. I jumped like 5 viewers and then dropped. I'm like, oh okay, whatever, that's cool.
make up your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Right? God.
How accurate is this shit?
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
So
Really not accurate.
my
at all.
tip for that, think like you're streaming for 1,000 people. Because if you do get that
Oh,
far
pee yourself.
someday,
That's a great idea. Yeah.
what?
What?
What? I'm
It's-
sorry?
What?
I said,
It's
yeah,
the-
sure. Pee yourself. That's great. I would die if I had 1,000 people like staring at me.
Oh,
That'd freak me out.
Oh, okay. Then change to a more comfortable number then if you want to. I'm just saying, stream like you always have someone watching you. It's
Oh, well,
my
yeah.
tip for that.
Sorry,
It's
April's comment took me off guard.
It took me off guard too.
It kind
I
of threw
didn't-
me off too. Honestly, I
Like,
was
what
like,
the fuck?
what?
What the fuck?
I got 1,000 people. I better pee myself.
I thought she was talking to her other personality. It's like, oh,
Like,
I guess I'm
what?
gonna pee myself. Like, what?
Just that
Reel it
awkward
back in.
silence.
Come on.
There's
I don't have
1,000
another
people watching me.
personality.
Don't tell them about the voices in my head.
That would be unfortunate.
Oh my god. But coming back to the viewer thing that Krabby mentioned, it is Krabby and both Krabby and Alex mentioned. It's better to
I
have
am
one
Alex.
view. It's better to have one viewer watch you and then instead of 0. Only because if you look at let's say you're looking for a game to watch and you want to go all the way down to the smaller streamers, you see a lot more people with just one viewer than you do with 0, right?
That is
So
true.
if
Yeah.
like the more viewers you have, the more you'll jump up on that list. So if you have at least one, you're doing better than the 0. And if you have 2, you're doing better than the ones. You'll always come up that list. It's always baby steps, but it's better than nothing. So have one, whatever Alex said. Have someone else or have yourself watch your stream from another device. Or if you have friends, tell them about it. They'll come and just sit there.
Yeah, mine don't. I've never had a friend in real life come to watch any of my shit. Not
Fuck
one.
are we?
I
got,
think
like,
I think
Two
she'd be.
people I grew up with, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah, I don't even have that. No, I don't. No one. Like no one.
I was like BZ comes to my stream a lot. He would be the main person that I know like in real life that shows up.
Yeah.
Does my wife count?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I say
There
that.
you go. I guess I have like 2 people then.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when you say IRL, do you mean like you live like 5 minutes away from him? You know this person on a daily bit, like, or
Do you
can it
know
be
the-
somebody that you actually personally talk to? Like,
That's a good point.
because
Hey,
If you're
that's the
talking to
thing,
the
'cause
person I
then-
actually talk to, in that case, I know quite a few people then, because
Okay. Yeah, because then
Yeah,
April,
'cause
there you go. We
Discord
count.
family.
Like,
Well, if online
of us
friends
count
count,
then.
then that's
That's
pretty much everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking more like in like people.
Coworkers, friends.
Yes, I'm thinking that way. I'm thinking that way as well.
That's
so.
what I think about when you mean like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm thinking that
well,
way.
that makes sense.
also
Yeah.
sorry,
I
I
don't
don't
have
show
people.
up more often in your streams. My workplace
That's
sucks
not-
ass.
That's not what.
My workplace has basically like banned Twitch from the Wi-Fi, so I still get the notifications that you go live, but I can't do anything about it.
It's
Your
not-
workplace banned Twitch.
Yeah, the schools
Was it
are
a
kind
problem?
No,
No,
I-
this-
yes. Well, technically, they wanted to take it away from the kids. Remember, I work at the school board.
Oh
so,
right, yeah.
of.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
so
trying to make kids more focused about learning than
Yep.
going online.
Understandable.
they banned Twitch, but I still get the notification every night at 8 o'clock that April's live, and I can't do anything about it.
But funny enough, there was a
Fuck you,
funny
school
enough there
board.
funny enough there was a kid that Alex and I, for school that Alex and I went to. He was able to get I think it was Halo, right? Halo 1 onto the computers in the computer lab in the library.
All of the computers in the school, and that's
Yeah,
all
so
we
he
fucking
was
did
able to
at lunch.
he downloaded it onto the server, and he had the game of the server downloaded to the rest of the computers in the network. So now every computer in the school had Halo, and I think a couple of other games too that you could play on them. I think
Take
it's
the kid
still
out
there.
and send him to a programming school. Like,
Yeah, the
I-
teachers didn't know how to get it off, so they couldn't
And
do
I-
anything about it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even
I-
be mad about that. I'd be impressed. I'd be like, you don't
Oh,
even need
yeah.
to be here anymore. Go to a different school and learn about
Yeah.
what you actually just did, because
and I
that's a
think
legit
it's
skill.
I think
Yeah.
it's still there, and I don't think the IT guys. Have figured
Listen,
out-
we haven't been there for 10 years. I'm sure it's
It's
gone
been a
by
while.
now.
I can ask my brother Wyatt,
Go for it.
and I'll let you know.
Yeah, but kids these days aren't like we were back in the day. They don't want to play Halo. They want to go on TikTok and
Actually, you know,
I don't
yeah,
know.
Wyatt, come here,
vape.
come here. I want to ask you something.
It was not a
Hey,
shot
first
at
off-
you, April. I swear.
First off, come here.
No, just every
hi.
kid in my...
Hi.
What's going on, Wyatt?
Yes. So this is my baby brother Wyatt. He is currently at in high school right now. Where Alex
and you
and I.
can't call him your
What's
baby
it?
brother.
He is my baby brother. Shot. And the computer labs. Are there games still there?
Are there games?
Mm-hmm. Like Halo.
Heck no.
Oh, really?
What? No, they don't
See,
give us
it's
anything.
been 10 years. I mean,
No.
what are the
For our
odds that
lunches,
it'd
we get
still
to
be
walk
on those
around the school.
PCs?
Well, here's the thing. In the
Oh yeah, they would have upgraded those PCs by now.
Yeah,
within
they
those 10
probably
years.
did. Yeah.
You would
So-
think so, but actually they probably haven't.
Well,
So
those
story-
great
love
shit.
to save
time,
money
there
and
was a
not
person
spend
at our
it.
school
That is
On
true.
a
I don't know.
important
My
thing.
7-year-old was in
into the
It's-
school server.
kindergarten. He was
and
kindergarten. They
he
had
put
him
a
using
couple games in the
iPads. I
server
was
and
like, what?
had those games downloaded.
You don't even
to
have
all
one of those
the
at
users
home. Why are you using an
Wow.
iPad?
So I don't.
No.
It's been there for a couple of years, but I guess
In
they
Windsor,
finally figured out
Ontario,
password
we don't
and
like to
everything.
spend money.
'cause, like, they don't let anything.
Yeah, schools here
slide
don't
like
either.
that. You
Yeah,
can't-
neither
some
do we.
of them have,
Yeah.
They don't even have a
like,
librarian.
Like
Yeah,
like,
I
the
was
Disney
very
games where it's, like,
I was
What?
very sad when we got rid
Math
of
circus and
librarians.
stuff like that.
Yeah, anything.
No,
with,
our
like,
school
with,
had a
uh,
librarian, but she quit
Adobe
because she
Drive or
hated our
something like
school.
that. They're all
She was the
gone.
best
Oh.
librarian. I
Yeah,
loved
you
her to
can't
death,
take
but she
any
moved
games in
on
class
to
anymore.
teaching
Oh, that
medicine,
sucks.
actually, in the neighboring city.
Okay,
So our
well, I just
school
wanted to
didn't
ask you,
think
what
to
were you looking for?
rehire librarians. Now the
What were you
kids
looking
just go
for?
in there
Nothing, I just heard you say my
and
name.
check
Oh.
out books on their own. And kind of
Yeah,
sign them in
see,
and out. kinda
Sorry
thing.
about that.
Ours just laid off all the librarians and didn't like bring them back. Like we don't. Our schools don't have libraries anymore. They're
That's
computer
stupid.
labs, or they're just I don't know, reading rooms if you want to call them that.
Something like that. Yeah, librarians are essential, man. They help you find all the shit you're
Absolutely.
looking for.
I don't remember a librarian ever when we went to school, Alex.
Yeah, we had two of
always
them.
had librarians.
Really?
had-
I always
never
had
seen
one when I was in school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had two because they passed out a paper when I was in grade 12 because the board was laying them off and they wanted a bunch of kids to sign the petition, and 100% I put my name down on that paper. I'm like, what's the point of
don't remember
having
that.
a library with no librarian?
True, you're not wrong.
And then the following years, there's no books in there anymore. It's just I don't know if it's a computer lab or just a big ass open space, but yeah, that's
It's
what it is
unfortunate,
now.
man.
That's
It
crazy. That's
sucks.
a dead career now. That's insane.
Right?
Yeah, it's really stupid because like
You can
people
get all
want to
your
read. Why would you not have a librarian?
you can
Why
get all
would you
your
have
info on the net now. That's probably what they think.
But even so,
They're not
a
wrong
lot
though.
of-
You can get ebooks and all that shit online on Amazon and
Yep.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can't tell me that people don't love the nice hardback.
Oh no, I
cover.
love a real book. I love
Yeah,
reading
like-
a real book.
oh yeah, no, same. I can only look at a screen for so long before I get a damn headache.
I either read a real book or listen to it. I can't. I won't read an ebook.
I'll listen to podcasts, but I can't listen to a book.
I
It
can't
drives me
listen to
nuts.
books.
I've
I
never
would.
tried.
When I was at Chrysler, I read. I listened to a lot of audiobooks, so that's how I got used to it. I'll be on the job and I'll just have my headphones in, listening to a book for like.
But they
2
read
4
so
hours.
slow.
Unless it's
Actually-
narrated by Morgan Freeman, I don't want to listen to it.
Oh my
I'm not gonna
God.
lie to you. The
That
books
would be amazing.
The books I listen to actually have decent narrators. Stephen King narrators were actually really good. For the books I read anyway.
I like to listen to our podcasts at work
That makes me happy.
and just shit on myself the entire time. Too.
That's funny. Oh god.
Yeah, re-listening to the whole Tekken Orgies episode
So
Made my
fucking
day.
stupid. I don't even remember.
made my day.
I'm not gonna say anything else about that episode. If you want to listen to it, go listen to it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. It is there.
Radio.
Ba-ba-bum.
It is there. There are. I'm gonna try to get this one out by at least Monday. Monday
That's
night.
right.
It
We're
should
fucking
be.
legit.
I mean,
Deal with it.
yeah. We're on Spotify, man. I never thought that would happen. I didn't expect to be that easy either. Honestly.
Did you have to like apply for it?
No, I made it. I used the YouTube email. I had set everything up. I do everything through acast.com. And once you have everything linked to Acast, you publish it on Acast and it publishes out to whatever site you're linked on. So you just set everything up and then there it goes. That's pretty much it.
So it was that easy, eh?
It's
I know
that
back
easy.
in the day, on like the older iPhones, you could do a podcast straight from your freaking iPhone and then publish it and call it
You
good.
can, you can probably still do that. You
probably can.
Yeah, you can set it up for. I believe Acast also has iTunes that you can set up an account for.
Apple Music.
Apple, yeah,
Or
Apple
whatever, I don't know.
It's literally called like a pod. It's literally just like podcast on my iPhone. So I got no idea what it's
Oh,
called.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird.
I haven't had a iPhone in years.
I've never had an iPhone. Period. I've had an iPod.
I just had to go get a new one.
New iPhone.
Yeah, thanks to Apple pushing out an update that killed my other phone.
Oh, why?
Fuck
Wow.
you,
Imagine
Apple.
that.
Yeah.
Apple being super sketchy. Oh,
of
no.
course, what's new?
That's
but I always
new.
break an Android, so
Oh,
would I
I don't
rather
know how you
deal
would
with
break Android. I
Apple
don't
being
know.
shady or break another phone and have to pay
I've
to
had this
replace
phone
it?
for like
you know?
5 years and it's still fine. Like, I mean, yeah, my battery life is started to
What kind of
die,
phone
but
do you have?
That's a good question.
She's
That's a
like,
great
I've got
question.
no
I
fucking
had
idea.
to Google it the last time someone asked me that. I don't.
I have a
fucking-
phone.
you can look at it through the phone information in the settings.
No, it doesn't say the name though. It just gives me a number, and I had to Google
Does
the
the
number to
glass
figure out what
curve?
it is.
Oh,
No, it doesn't curve.
Okay,
It's
you
a
probably have an
Galaxy- I think it's an S7. I think that's
That
what
would
it
explain a
is.
lot. The S8 is when they started curving the glass.
Oh, yeah. Like both
I
my
have
kids
it-
nicer phones.
I have a Samsung. I have Samsung A model A7. I dropped it once. Have 2 little cracks on it, and I bought the heavy duty case for it, and
Yeah.
it's been fine ever since. So
I don't
Yeah,
even
I've
have
got
any
a-
case on mine. I just don't drop it or step on it or do anything.
well, that was my first instinct too
Right.
when I got my phone. I was like, oh, I don't want to pay another 20-30 bucks for a goddamn case. But a month or 2 later, dropped the fucking thing. It's like, well, I guess I'm getting a case because God knows when I'm gonna drop it again.
Yeah, I love how they make phones in like colors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
But
use
you
your
know
cover
damn
it.
well
What's
you're
the
throwing a
point?
case over the top of it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like, oh, red
100%.
phone. No, you have a black phone. Sorry.
Yeah, you have a black phone
Yeah.
because you get a black
Black
case, and the
phone.
color's not going to matter at all.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I just went and got an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Oh, wow. So you went all out for your Nets phone.
Well, I had an iPhone 12 Pro before, so
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what the
Uh,
point is.
Yeah, a friend of ours is also an Apple fan. He always gets the. He has a Does he have a 13 Max yet, Alex, or is it just 12 still?
Randy? Oh, he always
Yeah,
has
Randy.
the most updated iPhone.
So he has. So does he have the 13 right now?
Probably.
Okay.
yeah, that's the newest one is the 13, so that
Yeah.
has to be it then, yeah.
He and then he takes his older phone, and he puts it on Facebook Marketplace and sells it for like $900.
Yeah, no.
They're
My
expensive
wife ended
phones.
up keeping hers, and we can sell hers for $500-600 easy right now.
Oh yeah, the iPhones are
It's
super
ridiculous, yeah.
expensive.
Well, you got to think about it. The reason why a lot of people stay updated with the iPhone thing is because they push out an update when they're getting ready to release a new phone, which slows the old one down, kills the battery. You can't search anything after a while. It's super slow.
Jesus.
And then you just get pissed off to the point where you just upgrade and just get the newest phone because you don't want to deal with it anymore, which is what I did.
But see, but this is why I like Android, because if you don't want to upgrade your phone, you can still keep the phone you have, and it'll still run really well.
Yeah, I've got nothing against Android. I just break them all the time. That's my only problem. I just broke them.
They're a
so
little
much.
weak. They are a little weak. Yeah, when it comes to the physicality of it.
Yeah,
I have my
what
eyes
you
set
do
up.
with it.
Well, I mean, if it slips out of your hand or falls out of your pocket, what can you do?
My wife had an S8 Plus, and she left it on the back windshield driving out of town. We drove 2 hours away.
Oh my
It was
God.
still on the car when we got there. We didn't see it. Opened our
Wow.
trunk. It slid underneath our trunk. I went to close the trunk, and it wouldn't close. So I tried closing it again. Come to find out, I was smashing her phone the whole time.
That's unfortunate.
I
Very
think that's
unfortunate.
not on Android. Okay, I think that's on Krabi for the absolute.
Okay, well, the Android one I'll tell you about
Right.
was I had the same phone, and a week before that, my motherboard fried inside my phone, and I had to buy a new phone.
Ouch.
God
That's
damn.
weird.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know
I'm-
there
I-
was one that was on the fritz, like to where you couldn't even freaking fly with it. I can't remember what it was. Chris had to end up having.
Oh, that was the
Mail it in.
one of the Note phones, wasn't it? That kept
Yeah.
exploding.
Yeah, and
Alex?
Chris didn't
Yeah.
want to do it, and they kept throwing different things at him, like trying to encourage him to turn it in until he finally turned it in.
Alex is a fan of the Note phones, right, Alex? Or is it the HP One Plus you like to have?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You're
talking about-
Alex.
No, I buy from a company called OnePlus. They make their
That's
own
it.
phone.
Is One Plus. Okay.
Yeah.
It is One Plus. I thought it was Note, and for some reason Oh no, the Samsung Note. Oh, duh.
Yeah, that's what.
Sorry, my I had a brain fart there. I was like, oh, I don't know what Note is. I thought
Yeah,
it was
no,
One
I've
Plus.
trusted
think
this
the-
company for a while, and I like their phones.
I think it was like the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 that had a battery problem and kept randomly exploding.
Ugh.
Oh!
That's
So,
what it was.
so if you owned that phone, you weren't allowed to fly. Like
Yep.
TSA would be like, no,
Yep.
like you're
Wow.
not taking this with you because it could
Yeah.
blow up.
Insane.
Right.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh, I still remember
Funny,
that.
but bad.
It was the video on YouTube. I think it was like the iPhone 10 or the iPhone 11 they were releasing, and they showed like video of the first guy to go in and get the first iPhone, and he dropped it immediately.
Oh, that sucks. You spend.
That's why
almost
when I buy
$1,000
a new phone, I buy a case right before or right after.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
buy a phone, you always gotta tack on the extra $30-$40 for a case. So it's not a $500 phone; it's a $540 phone.
And honestly, just put
Exactly.
it right into the case. Don't fool around with it. Say, hey, it's so small, it goes in my pocket. No, put it in the damn case.
That's the thing, though. I was like, oh, I want to have a smaller phone. It's a small phone. I want to keep it small. I don't want it thick. Dropped it like the first one. I was like, okay, guess I'm getting a case just to make sure I don't do it again.
No, your phone just sits in your pocket when you jump in a pool.
It's only happened twice.
What? Okay, that's 2 times more than it should have happened.
I'm 28
that is-
years old. It's only happened twice.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I knew the one time, not the second.
I think it was twice. It was either once or twice. I forget which.
I've never done that.
Yeah, neither have I.
Well, you put it in your bathing suit pocket and you don't feel it. And you jump in, you still don't feel it. And then you go in the pool, you feel a little tug, and it's like, oh, well, shit, there it is.
I've had a flip throw and go through the washer, but come out and still work.
Well, that's a flip
I've had
phone.
a flip phone break in
Dude.
half, put it back together, and it'd still work. That's how
Yeah.
durable those things are.
Dude, bloody flip
Great.
phones are sturdy as shit, man. You could toss them against a wall and they might still be okay.
Listen, where are they keeping Nokias? Are they just trying to prevent earthquakes or
Probably.
Yeah, what happened to Nokia
Dude.
phones? Those things were indestructible.
pitch
Like, I
that thing
think-
in a wall and the wall takes more damage?
There was a video of
Literally.
There's a video of someone taking a nail and a hammer and hitting the nail at the phone. The screen would not break, and once he hit harder, he got it to crack, and that was it. He had a nail and a hammer. It was still okay.
Dude, those things are made of vibranium, I swear.
It's ridiculous. I don't get it. That's
You're
insane.
not wrong. This is the kind of phones you want the younger kids to have right now. That way you're
Yes.
not breaking phones instead
Yeah,
of
they don't
iPhones.
Very
understand.
true. Very true.
They don't understand of dropping your phone and questioning if your floor took damage.
Oh my god.
Now it's if you barely drop your phone, you're like, oh shit, how expensive is that going to be? You know?
If it lands flat down, it's most of the time it's okay, or flat back is usually okay.
Oh, man.
Right when
If
it hits
it-
the corner, I
If
have a
it,
heart
if it
attack.
hits a corner,
Yes.
that's you're there's a good chance you're screwed.
Yeah, but have you
Like,
had that one time where you drop your phone without the case on it, face down, and then you have to hope that you don't see one single crack? You have that
When you
mini
pick it up?
panic attack. Yeah.
You say like a
Yeah.
miniature
Yeah.
prayer to whatever god you pray to before you pick up the phone.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. We I think our friend Randy did. I think he dropped his in the toilet somehow. I don't know how people could drop their phones in a goddamn toilet.
No.
It happens though more times than you think.
We
Put it in your
had
back
one-
pocket. Take your pants down.
But why is a phone in your back pocket?
That's where I carry mine.
Or you're being a dumbass and you have it in your hands and it slips out of your hands
Oh
and just
god.
randomly falls in. I
Look,
haven't had it happen, but I promise you it's
The
possible.
back pocket is the only pocket that I have in my pants that the phone mainly
enough?
fits into.
You see
can't
why
fit it
I don't
anywhere
keep
else.
my phone in my back pocket because I'm afraid if I sit down, I'm
Sarah, you're
fucking
gonna break the
it.
screen. Yes, I'm the same way. I'm exactly the same way.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
take it out of my pocket before I sit down.
I'm not that fucking smart. I'm not gonna remember to
It's
do
a
that.
habit.
Same, 100%.
But I've
Whenever
been carrying
I-
my phone in my back pocket for freaking 20 years, so I was kind of stuck with that habit.
Whenever
Yes.
I go to the bathroom, because my phone pops out of my pocket when I use the restroom, I put it. I will take out my phone. I'll find a surface in the bathroom and put it down. I will not
Yeah.
leave it in my pocket.
But yeah,
No, yeah.
I do the same thing. Put on top of the
My
toilet paper.
favorite thing is when you're like on your phone talking and you're like, "Fuck, I can't find my phone."
I've
I've
never
done that before. Have you
I've
seen
never
my
had-
phone and I'm using my flashlight to try to find it?
I've never had that yet. I've never had that happen to me, and I want it to happen to somebody else that I know.
Once I've done that where I was like, "Man, I can't find my phone," and I'm clearly talking to my mom, and I'm like, "Where's my fucking phone?" Wait a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's been times I'm
Once.
talking to my wife. I'm like, babe, I can't find my fucking phone. Do you know where it's at? And she just pauses. She just lets me figure it out on my own. She doesn't tell me. She lets me try to figure it out on my own.
That's
That
awesome. I
sounds
love
like
that.
her.
It's
That's
more
great.
enjoyable for the other person because
Oh,
when you finally
100%.
realize what's going on, it's just
That's
like
awesome.
Well, to be fair,
so good.
there's been times where she's like, "Where's my glasses?" And I just let
And
her
they're
try to
on
figure it
their
out on
fa-
her own.
they're on her
like
face.
on her face. And I'm just letting her try to figure it out on her own. And then she finally
Okay.
figures it out, and then she gets mad at me for not telling her.
Now is it like this on your face, or is it like where they have it like up above their head and then they
No,
realize,
like legitimately on her face, like literally on her face.
That's
Have you
crazy,
seen my
'cause her
glasses? I
frames
can't
are
find them. I
kinda
don't know where
thick.
they're at.
Like you can see the frames.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
clearly see the well, at least I can.
You would think you can. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
I've got
hers-
glasses,
hers
I just
are
never
thicker
wear
frame
them.
than I am.
Yeah, like I don't have thick frames. I can still see the outline of my glasses. It
You
can
gotta
be
it's like the
thick enough,
peripheral
though.
vision. You can see everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
exactly.
I understand if you had like those clear ass like the glasses that have like a slim ass frame that's barely even there.
Or the
Oh
frameless
yeah.
ones.
Like
Oh,
that.
like the wired ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, I understand it more. But yeah, if you got something with like the thick ass frames like this,
Yeah,
how are you
if
gonna
it's
miss
plastic
that,
and
right?
stuff like that.
You
Right,
question
yeah.
it. But you know what? Sometimes you just don't realize what's going on. Hey, where's my glasses? Or hey, where's my keys? And they're in your hand. And you're
I
oh.
feel like your brain just shuts off sometimes. It's like we're going on autopilot, buddy. Figure it out
Yeah.
on your own.
What I hate is when I'm like in the morning time, like before I get out of bed, I don't put my glasses on immediately, and then I'll realize that it's blurry and I can't see. So I think my brain, I think that my glasses are slipping, so I put my hands up like this to push my glasses back up,
Because
and
you poke
I
yourself
It's
in
face,
the
not
I'm
there.
like,
don't
I
you?
do
Yeah.
the same thing
I'm
whenever.
trying to dress. I'm like, no, I can't bother.
Yeah, whenever someone does the blind the blind check on me, I do my take my glasses off. There will be moments where I want to adjust them, and I'm like, oh wait, they're not there. And I'm touching my face. I'm trying to adjust. Like, well, they're not there. Shit,
Yep.
I just went to adjust my glasses.
Does anybody else have anything they keep specifically in like specific pockets? Like you
Yes.
have to have this
keys
in
and
this
wallet
pocket.
are always in my left pocket. Phone's
Yeah, keys.
always
Yep,
in my right.
Yep. I'm the same way as he is.
Yep.
It's the
So
only
my,
time he
my
not like-
phone and my AirPods always go in my left pocket. My right
Ooh,
pocket's
you're
for
a
my
lefty.
keys. My phone pocket's for my keys, and like whatever else I have, and then my wallet goes in my back right pocket.
If I'm wearing shorts, I'll have the key and wallet on the left and phone on the right. If I'm wearing jeans with the back pocket, I'll have keys on the left, phone on the right, and wallet in the back pocket.
No, mine
Must
never
be nice
changes.
to have all that pocket space. Goodness gracious,
It
guys.
is. April, you should try it.
Put
sometime.
keys in there. And
I totally
Wallet.
just remembered
Well,
that
to be
shit.
fair, my key I don't have big keys, so they don't poke me as much when I walk.
Shit.
We're all like, where do you keep your key, or where do you keep shit in your pocket? And April's like,
She's like,
"What the
oh, well, it
fuck
must
is
be
a
nice to
pocket?"
have
What
a
pocket?
damn pocket.
They
Pocket
even give us
hold
fake ones. It's not fair.
There's
To
going
be fair,
to be
you do have a giant pocket. It's called a purse.
purse.
Yes.
I don't like purses. I don't like having to carry it around. The only reason why I have one is because my wallet. I have one of those big fold wallets. So it's got like
Yeah.
my like cards and stuff in it. So like,
Uh-huh.
I like
Yeah, the one that
having to make
unzips and has
cash.
like 30 cards in it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's not 30, but insurance cards.
And like an
29.
endless amount of receipts that pour out every time you open it up.
No, I don't keep receipts. Not in there.
Oh.
Well,
It's a very
Interesting.
common purse, but it does have like a little zipper right in the middle for a change.
oh,
See,
yeah.
men's wallets don't have that anymore. There's not a really.
There's no pocket for change. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no pocket for change. There's no zipper for that
That's what your
anymore.
other pockets are for. You have pockets for change.
Yeah.
That's
Well, there
fair.
used
That
to
is
be a
fair.
time where you can put
It can fit
change in your
front
wallet.
pocket like a normal
They
Yeah, I
had a
don't-
little spot for it.
I don't have that space. I've got one of those wallets with like the button on the bottom, so when you pull it, like your cards.
Oh, flip up like it's a
Yeah.
magic trick. Yeah.
I have a
Fancy.
traditional male leather
It's-
wallet.
I have a
Very
literally.
convenient.
I have a bifold leather wallet that.
Traditional male leather wallet.
Yes,
Oh.
that's what I think of them as anyway.
I didn't realize they were gender-specific wallets these days.
I know. I'm slightly uncomfortable with that statement, Bez.
What kind of wallet you got? A man's or a women's wallet?
I mean,
You know, to be
It's
honest, there's been
leather.
times where I looked at my wife's wallet and I'm like, that would be fucking nice to have. It's got a lot of space in there.
there's a lot of space in a fold. A lot of space in a wallet like that.
Ah, yes, the tongue-tied portion of the podcast. There's
Shut-
always at
Jesus
least one.
Christ.
Shut the
That's
fuck
number
up.
2.
Oh,
That
did
is
I-
Yeah,
number
it's
2 because it did
number
happen
2.
earlier.
I flubbed earlier too.
I totally missed it.
Well, that's not surprising to me.
Shut up.
You didn't miss it. You're laughing.
Oh,
You
You
just,
just
forgot
don't remember.
that you
You
watched.
suffer from short-term memory, sir.
Oh, God.
All right.
Well, so it's been like
About an hour and a half.
35 minutes since we've actually talked about Twitch. Josh,
Oh, yeah.
is there anything else you'd like
you've
to
been
discuss
keeping
about
a
Twitch?
timer?
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? How long did you say, April? 35
Been a-
minutes?
it's been about 35 minutes.
And we've been on for an hour and a half, minus 15. Okay.
We've talked about phones, pockets.
We did talk
Video
about Twitch.
games.
So
Not
women don't have
Twitch.
pockets.
We talked about Twitch.
Barely.
Within the last half an hour? No, we
I
didn't.
think we talked about Twitch for about 15 minutes.
No, it was longer than that.
We
20
talked about
minutes,
Maybe
before
30.
that.
Maybe
But
30.
Just
Half a
saying.
All right, so we'll do one last thing with Twitch. Then one last topic change. There have been a few big Twitch streamers that have moved on to YouTube gaming. Krabby, you said you're on Twitch a lot. You must have heard some of these names already going to Twitch, going to YouTube, like Tim the Tatman. Courage was there first, and then is Ninja still there, or did Ninja go too?
He's
No,
still on
Ninja's
Twitch.
still on Twitch.
Ninja's still on Twitch, okay. But I know Saikuno just left recently. I think
Pokimane went over there too.
Oh,
Wow,
she
I didn't-
left, eh?
I didn't hear about Pokimane. They're
And then she
losing
came
a-
back. I'm not sure. She used to
Oh,
be
she
on
came
YouTube.
back. Okay. Twitch is
Yeah,
losing a lot of heavy hitters on their site. and these guys will give like tens of thousands of views a stream.
Yeah, she's got a stream from 20 hours. She did an IRL stream 20 hours ago.
Okay,
So
so
she's
she's
still
still
on.
on Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I don't blame them, because if you become an affiliate or a partner, there is a percentage of what this platform takes for money, which makes sense. It's their platform. You're essentially working for them, whatever, right? But it's pretty big. It's a pretty big deficit.
It's about a 40% increase in revenue if you go over to YouTube.
Yeah,
From
Oh,
Twitch,
shit.
if you're
Oh.
that big.
if you're that big.
If you're that big.
I know when you're an affiliate, I think it's 7. Is it 70% or 60%?
It's 70-30. Yeah, 70-30.
70-30. I thought so. Yeah.
And
so,
I don't know what it is for the bigger streamers. They all sign exclusive contracts and
yeah, they could be
all
different
that.
for them. That's
so
different.
I've got
for them.
no idea.
Yeah, but if you're an affiliate, it's 70% to 30%, where 70% goes to Twitch when it comes to ad revenue, subscriptions,
I'm taking my
Prime
money,
subs.
fuckers.
More or less, yeah. Which is, it does suck, but you have to kind of suck it up. You really
But as
don't
a smaller
have
streamer, you
choice.
got to think, how much does that,
How much do the other side
20% really
cost?
affect me?
Yeah. Yeah,
You know.
exactly.
At the moment, it doesn't. It's not going
Right.
to affect me that much.
Which is why a lot
Yeah.
more small streamers come to Twitch than they move when they move to then
No,
they
it's
go
just-
to YouTube and stuff
It's
like that.
harder for somebody to be like a full-time Twitch streamer if they're just
Oh, it
like
is.
an
Don't get me wrong. It
affiliate.
it mentally sucks to be a full-time streamer.
Yeah,
It
like
meant-
I couldn't tomorrow quit my job and be like, yeah, I'm just
No.
gonna stream. No, I
No.
don't have the viewing or the income or anything like that to do that.
Oh, yeah, hell no.
Or the
Right now,
attention
no.
span.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of people try, and hey, like props to you. I hope it goes far.
Right.
But
When you talk about mental affliction for Twitch streamers, it's a real thing. There's a lot of stereotypes out. There's a lot of stereotypical notions when it comes to streamers, like, oh, you just sit on your ass and play games all day and you stream to people and they all like you. It's like, that's not true.
I do sit
There's
on my ass.
so many of
Anybody
us.
in here listening to this, it's fucking hard.
It sucks.
Oh,
Man. It
So
can
hard.
absolutely suck.
To all those people that say getting viewers and followers is easy, go fuck yourselves.
It's not. It's really not.
It's literally, it's
doable.
it's so
but
much
at the same
harder than it
time,
looks.
It's not something that like, oh, you just do these handful of things and it works. Like, no, you have
Yeah.
to constantly do those things every single day.
You
It's
always
not
got
something-
you always got to have energy. You always got to have something to do with on your on screen. You are showing your life to these people online, and a lot of them don't say nice things. If you see comments on YouTube
That's
on
true.
smaller channels,
Ugh.
it's not good. It's
Yeah.
not. A lot of it's not good.
Oh, dude, YouTube's just a platform for hatred. Fuck.
Absolutely, it sucks.
Well, it's
And-
funny. People think we just sit here and play video games all day. When reality, we set all our shit up, make sure we don't have technical difficulties. If we do,
Oh,
we become
God.
IT.
Oh
we fucking
god.
fix it. Then, if that's fine, then we also have to become graphic designers and video editors, and
Oh yeah.
we do like 5 jobs at fucking once. It's not.
That's
it's not
right.
Easy.
I created all my stuff myself on Canva. April created all her stuff as well. I believe
She's created
also
a
on
bunch of my
Canva.
stuff as well.
Yep. She's done for a lot of other stuff. Alex has his own personal artist, but that's the thing. The thing is,
My sister
Some-
was an artist. I got lucky there.
yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you're not that lucky.
Yeah.
Like me, I don't have a personal artist. I created all my stuff on my own, all my own
true.
panels, all my own overlays, all of my own emotes and stuff like that. That's all me, and sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you
crazy,
don't want to
and
do
it-
it.
And it's something you have to learn by yourself a lot of the time too.
Thank God for Canva. It's idiot proof. That's all I gotta say.
It
Thank
is, too.
God for Canva.
Oh, but I haven't been on there, so don't.
don't tell,
Make an assumption.
don't prove me wrong. Don't prove me wrong, please.
Just go on there. An hour from now, you just get a message like you were wrong.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. You lied.
It's so
But,
confusing. What did you get me into?
But
It's actually
April,
very easy.
so April,
sure it
I'm
is.
sorry. Yeah, April, I'm sorry if I'm going to put you in the spotlight here, but it's been recently since you've gotten like a good amount of viewers, right? Like a couple, like 3-4
less-
months recently.
3 or 4 months, yeah.
And how long have you been streaming for?
January 26th was my anniversary for streaming.
For
Your
2
anniversary?
years?
Yeah.
Or one?
For what?
1
So
year.
it's been about a year and a half since I
And
So-
she's just now starting to have like a giant increase in
Exactly.
viewers.
Yes, exactly. And I'm going to compare myself here. I've been streaming since March of 2019. My 3rd year just passed in March. I don't get double-digit views. I get single-digit views, and that's 3 years. So it's different for everybody for how long they can get the views, get lucky. It's a lot of luck in streaming.
Everybody has a different experience. There's no
Absolutely.
You can't tell somebody tomorrow, hey, there's gonna stream. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna take about 5 to 6 months, but then you'll pop off, no problem.
It's not true.
No.
It's okay. Hold on. I'm lying there. It's very minimal. I compare it to getting drafted to the NFL, NBA, to be the big leagues. It's the
what?
same probability from getting from small time to big time. It really is. I think, in my opinion, it's that much of a tiny percentage.
Are you calling us shitty streamers?
No, I am saying it's the same percentage as being a small time entertainer to worldwide. Being known worldwide.
Okay, but
It's the same
no,
percentage.
you should.
Sorry,
If you guys are open to tips on how to grow,
of course.
Krabby and
We
I are
got you.
definitely happy to help with that. Like I was trying to do for Mr. Alex over, who's giggling. I invited him to Discord so he can meet other people. The biggest
Which
thing
is a
about
big thing.
growth on Twitch
Is networking.
is networking. You have to make
gotta
friends with
network.
other
I'm
streamers.
so
You have
bad
to
with
get
networking,
into.
you know.
I know.
Mhm.
So if you get more into it, that will
Mhm.
help you grow. Because the more people you support, more people will support you. I've made a shit ton of awesome friends in Discord and on Twitch in general. And probably about 80% of people that come watch me, I have supported them somehow
Mhm.
by either watching their streams or helping them through shit or trying to figure out a stream thing or whatever. The more people you talk to and who know you,
Mhm.
the more you grow.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
if you're legit just gaming and only hanging out with a few same people, you're not
Then
going to
you're
go
gonna hang
very
out with
far.
a few same people.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm part of 3 or 4 discords.
Mhm.
I got into this Discord because I met this person, and I became friends with this person in this Discord. And
Yeah, it literally
Ferocious.
just snowballs.
yeah, it's like Ferocious. I got invited to Ferocious like a year ago. I joined, took a little bit of a break in between there, joined back. I probably didn't start getting the viewership I'm getting now till probably about 2 or 3 months ago.
That's
But
you got
it,
more active, yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
get the more active you get, and the more you support, the better off everything's going to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Is it a lot of work? Yeah, but it's also fun because you do meet a lot of new people, a lot of cool people. You make new friends.
Yeah.
Get to see
But
how
that also
everybody
means
else
that you have
plays.
to spend a very large amount of time at your computer.
it does take up a chunk of your time.
Oh, yeah. Yes. It
And if you
does.
have a full-time job, it makes it harder, but then you're spending,
Mhm.
4 or 5 hours of your own evening just focusing on your stream. You don't have time to support people.
It's sometimes it's the
You gotta
truth.
pick
That's
and
the
choose
thing,
what you
right?
can and cannot do.
Like I said, the school board didn't suck. I would support you. I would 100% hop in your stream.
But
I don't
Hell,
mean me, I mean in
them.
general.
yeah. April, how long have you and I known each other? Is it almost 2 years now, or still a year and a half?
No, because I met you probably a month after I started Twitch.
Okay, so it's still a year. I met
Yeah,
April
a little over a year,
through. Yeah, I met April a year ago through
Through Mallory.
another strip. Yeah, from where?
Met you through Mallory, didn't I?
I thought
Oh,
it was
oh,
the
no,
Cappy.
it's because
It was
Cappy.
Cappy.
It's
Cappy
Cappy's
stream. Yeah, I met April through Cappy stream. I don't even understand how you and I started talking.
It was probably
I was-
just in chat, I'm sure.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't even
I
remember
guess.
how I met
I-
April. I'm gonna be honest.
Because of Josh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was probably through, but that's the thing though. When you do network and stuff like that, even if you decide one day, oh, I want to go to a random streamer, see how he is, say hi, see how the vibe is. You can essentially theoretically go to a streamer a day for 30 days, and theoretically, I use this in quotation because it's very, very theoretical. You could get 30 viewers if you just keep talking to them and supporting them and stuff like that. It's the rough way to go, but sometimes you have to do the rough way to get where you want to go.
It's like meeting new people.
Exactly, meeting new people. And sometimes if you're introverted, like I am, it's hard. It sucks. Meeting people sometimes sucks.
I'm a content creator that hates people, bro. I get it. Trust me.
Same. I live for pets, okay? I have a dog. Hi, Pupper. I like
Pupper.
pets, not people. People suck, okay?
But you gotta suck it up and talk to people, Alex.
Yeah, Josh.
What did I do?
You're doing the same thing. You're not getting out there enough.
I'm trying. I'm
you're
getting out
not.
there. I am so.
Come on, Josh, get around a little bit more.
Alex,
Yeah.
you don't get to
Pour
fucking
yourself
talk.
out.
Actually, you know what? More or less, yeah, whore yourself out.
That's literally what you do. You whore yourself
Yeah,
out.
you whore yourself out.
Do
It's
it.
what you do.
Do it.
So, one last piece of advice from someone who's done this for 3 years. When it comes to your mental stability, you got to make sure that when you make up a schedule, you're comfortable on how much you do.
Oh, dude, take some time off. Honestly, don't be
Yeah.
afraid to do that. Fuck that.
Obviously, when I made affiliate 2.5 years ago, I got so scared that I wasn't going to get those numbers again. I shut down for like 3 months. And I did not stream. I went onto people's streams still and taught, but I didn't stream for like 3-4 months, and then I went back. But just sometimes you need to take a week, maybe 2 if you need it, and then go right back in. Because if you go into a stream with a mindset of, oh, this is going to suck, it's not going to be good, no one's going to be here, it shows in your face, it shows in your voice, and it just shows in your attitude that you're not there mentally, and people are going to sense that and they're going to leave.
I think mentally, it's probably the hardest thing of streaming is the mental aspect of everything.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
You've got to get through that, eventually, because
Yeah.
starting out, we were all like, oh, we fucking suck. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no way anybody's going to watch me.
100%.
But I feel like as you get more comfortable in front of a camera or talking to yourself like we've talked about or whatnot, I feel like it becomes a lot more natural. So you
Absolutely.
don't think like that a lot of the time. But
Yeah.
burnout's real, man.
Oh,
Like,
it's super real.
100%, yeah.
Oh, there were moments like on the day of, I'm looking at my schedule like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to stream today. I really don't want to.
Yep.
It's just,
All
I don't
the time.
feel it. And
like
I
there-
have a schedule, but I don't stick to it.
Yeah, she never sticks to her schedule. Literally never. Fuck you too.
but it's still good to have a schedule so people know when you're going to go online. But
Normally, yeah.
your mental well-being comes first. It will
Yeah.
always have to come first.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that go to stream, that go to Twitch, they're there to forget their goddamn day. And if they have a really shitty day, they go on stream, look at a funny person, they'll find a funny stream, they go to a funny stream, make themselves laugh, and have a lot of good vibes. If they see a person who just kind of looks like shit, who sounds really sad, they don't want to go through that day. They don't want to go through that again. They just had it that day, so they just leave and find someone who's funnier, who's more energetic, who's more positive.
Yeah.
Just a thought from
Yeah.
my own experience.
I have.
I mean, I know,
thoughts, too.
I know personally, if I sit down and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this today, I don't do it.
It's you let people know, and people nowadays are really understanding when it comes to mental health.
A whole lot more.
And now,
You know what?
Yeah.
Now.
That's a
Yeah.
big part of the reason of why I haven't finished God of War yet. There's been a couple times I'm like, I don't want to fucking play this game today.
that's how I felt with Warzone. That's why I quit. That's
Yeah.
why I quit. I
I-
got to the point where I didn't want to stream and I don't want to play this fucking game. So I stopped playing the game.
Oh, that's a reason why Courage left Warzone. Reason why Forehead
Nick
guy
left it.
left. Yeah, it's
well,
Nick Mertz. Yeah, but that's why I said Forehead guy, because that's Nick Mertz. I just forgot his name.
So many people have left Warzone due to hackers. First off, like,
Yeah.
yeah, that game's got a fuck ton of problems.
But I'm gonna have to cut us off there. We've been going on for a while, and I wasn't looking at my watch. But I think we said a lot of good stuff today. Give a lot of tips for people who want to start streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we come back to this again and talk more about the technical aspect, because we talked about a lot about the mental and what we do in the background, stuff like that. I would love to talk about this again, just the technical aspect. But we are going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much on YouTube. If you guys want to catch us in the next show, next episode. We'll be doing this next in the next 2 weeks, which would be June 25th. Fingers crossed, hopefully, because you don't know, anything could happen. I see in the chat, Randy, you're a prick.
Pussy.
Thank you, Randy.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you
Vaginal canal. That's my favorite one.
That's a new one.
that's a
Not
new one.
vaginal, it's vaginal.
Oh,
Vaginal. Yes, it's
Get
vaginal.
it right,
canal.
sir.
Yes.
Vaginal.
Did he
Vaginal.
literally just say vaginal? What?
He did say
It's
vaginal.
been a while
yes.
for these guys. Because-
Excuse you?
Wow.
Oh, well,
Oh no, she did not.
Shots fired, motherfucker. Okay.
well, they're true on me, so. Anywho, we're gonna end it off here. If you guys have any topics you want us to talk about, put them down in the comment section, and if we like your topic, we'll discuss it here in the next 2 weeks.
Like every other time, tell us where your favorite public place to have
No,
an orgy is.
god damn it, motherfucker.
Randy's
But,
not here. Somebody's got to do it.
YouTube, have a good night. We'll see you on June 25th. Bye, guys.
Go, go, go.
I have to.